Watcher is up to bat, going for 7-0 against the Heart here, rotating a 20 Heart style. Let's see how she does today. What's the best way to get 99 plus strength? All right, here's the secret. It's actually not that hard. What you need to do is, step 1, obtain either Demon Form, which gives you strength every turn, or Spot Weakness, which lets you gain strength when an enemy is attacking you. Step 2, find, as chat says, a stallable fight. That is, find an enemy that does not buff their strength that you can just block every turn. And just hang around without killing that enemy while gaining strength. So don't play your attack cards, do play your block cards, and just kind of pass your turns while gaining strength. Might cost you some health, but it's totally doable. You can even do it from a fresh Ironclad run. You know, pick a rare card to start. If you get Demon Form, go to a Lice fight, and then just stall in the Lice fight. Brimstone is also a possibility, but stalling a fight with Brimstone is kind of tough. So you might have a challenge there. Let's see what this act looks like. Pretty good up the right side here. Rest sight into elite, into fire. All of that after the mid-act chest. Before that, we can get a fire and a third elite, or 2 more elites, or a fire into the burning elite. Warstrike, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. What's up, A2A Felson? Seem to be having trouble coming up with a block plan for Watcher in Act 3 or 4. First off, know that you're not alone. I think that's a real big struggle point for Watcher, is late game block plan. For me, I'm usually looking for Talk to the Hand, Mental Fortress, or Wallop, or some combination of those. If those are not available, then I look for stuff like Fasting and Halt, and Prostrate, Fasting plus block cards that scale with decks. Nirvana in a pinch, Like Water in a pinch, but preferably not Like Water or Nirvana. Those are not as broadly useful as some of the other block options. I also look for things that can help you just reduce the damage that you need to block in the heart fight. So we're talking Ancient Potion, or Weakness Potion, or Fairy in a Bottle. Can all help you survive the heart fight without actually making more block. Omabi with a Prime sub in 24 months. Multiple metric years. At last. Do I dare start this with a Transform too? Looks like health is pretty valuable this act. Got quite a few elites I'd like to take. I don't hate choose a colorless card here. Boss swap is reasonable, but I am liking the no boss swap philosophy on Watcher. How am I able to identify a good path so quickly? 2 things. One, I usually path in reverse order, kind of like I'm solving a maze, because the best available late act nodes will restrict the possible early act nodes that you can take. So pathing backwards helps me save time, because I can easily eliminate early act paths that don't go anywhere. And the other thing to look for is basically the highest number of elites and rest sites along one path. That usually kind of dictates the total value of the path. Joe Fur with 3 months of support, and Tilt House with 8 months. Yeah, left side looks okay too. There's 2 fires after this elite. You get 1 less elite, 1 more fire. But usually 1 elite is worth more than 1 fire, so... excepting where you cannot necessarily handle the elites. Like here, for example, I wouldn't necessarily want to go 2 elites in a row. That also cuts you off from this elite, so it's kind of pointless. Shops are also relatively important, depending on how much money you have. Shops are where? Here and here, which is kind of awkward. I have to go to this one if I want to go to this one, so that's kind of bad. And then this one is, it's fine, but not great. But yeah, I'm done for either of these, honestly. Cheeky Check, thanks for the Prime sub in 2 months. We are back. I'm going to take the colorless card. I don't like losing the health this early. Get offered Panic Button, Deep Breath, and Blind. Those are some interesting starting ones. I think, especially on Watcher, that Panic Button is a spectacular early game card. This can allow us to full block something, potentially even if we're in Wrath, which is good stuff. Oops. I meant to just mark that, but that is where I'm going. Probably we're going to this shop, but we'll see. Panic Button, come back. Take 7 to Jawworm. That's just how it is usually. Panic Button, come on. You gotta be like that. Terrible. You're blocking 9, right? Yeah, 9 block. So if I strike twice, I'll deal 12. Bringing it down to 12. 12 plus 9. That would be exactly Eruption Strike. So yeah, let's play 2 strikes here. Because that way, next turn, if we draw the Eruption, we kill. And if we don't draw the Eruption, we take at most 2. That's not too bad. We kill. A lot of doing well in Watcher is kind of carefully accounting for what your possible options are for your draw next turn and making sure that you're set no matter what. Battle Hymn versus Flying Sleeves. That's interesting. Battle Hymn is a bit delayed, but offers very efficient damage. Flying Sleeves is a decent attack that retains. I guess you could take Flurry here, but I'm not a big Flurry believer usually. What's my opinion on boss swapping into Empty Cage with Defect? It's pretty good. Well, you can have a little bit of a tough Act 1. You may need to go more upgrades and fewer elites in Act 1, but overall I quite like it. Removing 2 strikes is a pretty good start in my book. I like Battle Hymn early. Battle Hymn is a great solve for early elites. Might even let us take this Burning Elite, which would be really nice if I can go this way. Then we can avoid the second shop while still going to the first one, which I want to do, because I want to remove a card. Shame to see these relics go. Anchor, Orange Pellets, and White Beast are all pretty good. Tantrum is here. That's a very powerful card. So is Fear No Evil. So is Third Eye. I do have enough money to afford Third Eye and a remove, but what about Tantrum? What if I just bought Tantrum? Probably I should do that. Let's do that. Although I don't like that that leaves us with all 4 defends. Maybe we'll get to remove one. Upgrade 2 at random, huh? I don't really want to upgrade Battle Hymn. I don't think I take this deal. GB3, thanks for the Prime sub in 10 months of support. Jack, the Prime sub. Yeah, we can always rest afterwards, but I think I would rather just upgrade the one card that I do want upgraded. So I think we'll do that. You walk around wondering what could have been. Sure, I can do this. I think we're fine. Oh, I should have done it. Instant regret. No, this is fine. We can lose a defend. Lose a defend. It's fine. Could have had 2 free upgrades, though. Just saying. Oh no, I drew no block. What a shame. Okay, we get a potion, so this Burning Elite is super dead. And if I really want it to be dead, I can take a Conclude, which does giga damage to all enemies. I don't like this card long-term usually, but I think it's great early on. Could also take the Consecrate, although the Consecrate needs more of an upgrade. Conclude versus Consecrate. The Conclude does way more damage right now, which matters quite a lot. Yeah, and the Conclude is really good until we get a Meditate. I agree. Once we have a Meditate, it's a lot worse. But then I'll have a Meditate, so I don't think I'll care that much. I'm taking this Conclude. I think it's just so much power right now. It's a good solve for Burning Elite sentries, for example. And it means we're definitely strong enough to take on that Burning Elite. Do I upgrade Eruption is my question. Probably. I'd like to have 2 1-cost Wrath entries. I think that's nice. Steve Lethal with the Prime sub. I don't typically like upgrading Conclude, although it is a very powerful upgrade. Because of that aforementioned Meditate. I think later in the game, this card will fall off a lot, and so I don't want to invest an upgrade into it. Let's upgrade Eruption. That is 1 angry knob. He is very dead. I don't even think I need the dupe pot here. If you dupe Conclude, will it play once or twice? Oh, good question. Only 1 time will it play. Great question. See, look, he's already dead. Clean turn 2 kill. I could have full blocked with Panic Button, too. And then done more on turn 3. Easy peasy. Now we have the best relic in the game, the Juzu Bracelet. Wait. I even want that. Probably I want to rush down, given that I have 2 Wrath cards already. That seems good. Over 2 block cards definitely seems good. More like Snoozu Bracelet, am I right? See, sometimes you want to get fights because they give card rewards. Right now, for example, I do want to combat, but I don't usually like skipping relics. I'll take it. I'll take it. No effect. All right, gain 75 gold or lose 49 gold. That's 124 gold. Effectively, I'll take that for 11 health. We have health to spare after we perfected the first elite. Mercury Hourglass and a whole bunch more money. Now we're rich suddenly. That's good. 3 damage per turn to every enemy. I like that. Siege Rabbit, thanks for 22 months. And Grunt with the Prime sub and 7. Whap. Whap. Third Eye is back. I could also take a Bowling Bash. Bowling Bash is fun. Maybe less necessary with Conclude, though. Yeah, I kind of like this Third Eye. Scry is a powerful thing. Having a little bit of block goes a long way on Watcher, too. I think Watcher wants less block than other characters, but you definitely still want 1, or some. I'll take it. I'll take a Third Eye. I like it. All right, well, I'm glad this wasn't my opening hand against Nob. This is why I like removing defense on Watcher. A turn 1 draw like this can be disastrous for this character. Not here, thankfully. Fortunate Son! Thanks for the 4 months of support. Whenever I find a rushdown early, how do I not feel pressured to go for an infinite? Well, part of it is that just having an infinite, so to speak, is not in and of itself enough to win the run. You still have to get a solve to the Time Eater and the Hearts. So that's part of it. I think I want to do something like play the Tantrum, which puts it in the draw pile. Then Miracle, Rushdown, Vigilance. Then next turn, I draw the Tantrum plus 4 random cards. If we enter Wrath, I draw 2 more and get 2 more energy. do that. We play the rushdown before, play the tantrum before playing the rushdown. That way this works. Let's go tantrum. Yeah, here's an issue with conclude, right? We want to do something like vigilance panic button here. Which means I could play smite smites. That means we have to kill this turn, which I think we can do. Yeah. Dead. So again, we beat the elite with no damage taken and no potions used. This is really mostly just a watcher thing. The other characters don't get to do that. Although having a panic button can make it happen too. It's just a really good colorless card. This is the card I usually like more than having Battle Hymn. I'm pretty happy to have it alongside Battle Hymn. Parsha92, thanks for the Prime sub. The advantage of Carved Reality over Battle Hymn is that you can do the smiting right away if you need to, whereas Battle Hymn you have to wait one turn. Definitely not seeing the pieces for an infinite here. No inner peace, no empty mind. Give me the Carve. Slightly awkward turn. Don't want to play Tantrum here, that's for sure. Use the Miracle to deal 12 with Conclude. Alright, we're getting entangled, which means we can't avoid getting hit next turn, but what I can do is guarantee that I draw Panic Button, and then we guarantee avoid damage next turn. Going to take 3 cards to finish the fight, so let's cycle around. On Ink Bottle here. Could take an Empty Fist if we want a way out of Wrath. I already have so many attacks that it's not that appealing. I'd much rather have an Empty Mind, but maybe it's better than nothing. Am I going to miss the Watcher in Spire 2? Not as much as I would miss the Defect. But I'm excited for the new characters. I'm sure that Spire 2 will have some characters I really enjoy playing. So I'm not too worried. I'm going to skip these. Is Simmering Fury good with Conclude? Definitely not terrible with Rushdown and our deck in general, but I think we have enough Wrath at the moment. What do I think the new characters are? Well, we have a confirmation that one is called the Necrobinder. Some kind of summoning-based character that creates minions in fights. And then a 4th character that is purple. That's all we know. They are purple. But not the Watcher. Give me a relic. Ow. 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 Success. All right, that was a lot of health to give up for an Ornamental Fan, but I'll tell you right now, Ornamental Fan is really good. So I'm kind of happy about that. I'm less happy about how this fight is going, but that's okay. We have potions. We'll be fine here. Or will we? We will. We will not. Alright, I guess Liquid Memory is on Panic Button then. My only real option here. That's fine. Playing the extra cards to make Ink Bottle get a bit higher. That's why I played Battle Hymn. Brawl is here. Excellent. That's the card that is good. Draw infinite cards. Yes. And then upgrade Scrawl. No. Bummer. I could upgrade it here, though. 13 health into Hexaghost sure is a choice. Got 2 potions, though. It's not that bad. Also, I have 2 upgraded block cards now. So maybe I just upgrade the Scrawl and we play it a little bit risky against Hexaghost here. Let's try that. Bald with a Prime sub in 29 months of support. I don't hate the idea of upgrading Third Eye either. That's not bad, with more scry and more block. I'll do this, though, for Act 2 especially. Alright, I have to scry. Good, okay. So we can just play Wrath here. I can discard this, actually. Might have to use the dupe pot. Probably Battle Hymn would be our best target if I was going to do that. Tantrum, then Vigilance. I can't do Conclude, then Vigilance. That would kill me. Not a bad idea to Distill Chaos now, to try to get the Battle Hymn in play. How does Hexaghost scale damage based on your health? Let's see. Yeah, there's the command for it. Basically, 1 more damage for every 12 health that you have. Or 1/6 more damage, more accurately. I'm going to Chaos now. Sweet, we got the Battle Hymn down. So let's go Miracle, Tantrum, Carve, Vigilance. I call upon Chaos. Next turn's a little scary, but we can Third Eye to see if we're safe. Not play Rushdown. No, I did not. Okay, we are safe next turn. Seems fine, then. I block. Bonk. Bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Sweet. 1 potion used, no damage taken. We get a Snecko Ale as replacement, which I'm not thrilled about, but at least it's 2 potions. We're offered Devotion. Do I take a Devotion here? Probably not. You could try Establishment with Battle Hymn and Carve Reality, although I don't think it's actually that good. Bit of a wait time. You got to draw and play the Establishment, then draw and play the Battle Hymn, then wait a turn. It's too many turns of waiting, basically. I think I'd rather skip than take any of these. Master Reality would also let me upgrade these cards as created. That's slightly better than the Establishment because there's 1 less turn of waiting, but still kind of bad. I think I skipped them all. Let's see. I do not mind a Cursed Key. I don't like the whole curses bit, but I do like the whole additional energy thing going on here. Our other options are double strength potions or the old tiny house. Neither of those feel that strong. Is Master Reality ever takeable? Yes. I like it most when I have Dead Branch. It's very good with Dead Branch. Otherwise, it's mostly okay. If you use it to upgrade a bunch of insights, like if you have study, then it can be okay, but I recommend that you not take study in the first place. So, there's that. Dingus Butticus, thanks for the Prime sub in 17 months. I'm going to take extra energy here. I think energy goes a long, long way on Watcher. That's going to put us behind on removes, potentially, but that's not the worst thing in the world. If you've got good card draw. And the ink bottle says our card draw is okay for now. Shop placement this act, a little bit weird. I think I'd like to get to this rest site, because from here I can go to any of these shops. And with this much money, we want to go to at least one shop. We've got Juzu Bracelet Curse Key. I knew we should have skipped this. Actually, no, that doesn't increase our odds of a chest, so don't worry about that. Before we go any further in this run, I actually need a really quick break here. Going to use the bathroom, grab a bit more water, so I'll be back in just a few short minutes to a chat. BRB. All right, we are back. Thank you for hanging out for a moment there, Twitch chat. Let's see, where were we? We were planning on going to a shop. We have an upgraded scroll. We have a good time. The plebiscite. Thanks for 23 months. I'm hoping it'll be a good year. Spire 2 is supposed to come out this year, which is good stuff. Jamoni says, for anyone interested, Against the Storm is in the latest monthly Humble Bundle. That's pretty cool. I heard there was a small patch while we were gone, too. Like a 1.3 Elder update or something like that. Just a few new world events. You almost got me there, Sherwood fan. All good? It's all good. It's like, wait a minute. Have I been muted this whole time? No, I'm good. We're good. Question is, how many combats do I want on the way to this fire? More than none. Let's go a couple. Take 3, and then I can take 2 events if I want to. 1.6, excuse me. B. Pilgrim, thanks for the Prime sub in 14 months. Atomic Collins with the Prime sub. So, we have chosen death. Sounds like it's time to Snecko Oil already, because this turn 1 looks like garbage to me. Use the miracle and drink the potion then, huh? Hopefully we get something better than taking 11. And having to skip all our damage. Yeah, let's miracle and Snecko. Draw 5 and randomize. Okay, well that's pretty bad. At least Scrawl is here. Now what? That's actually worse than before. Kind of. But what if I just do more damage? What then? Draw 3 cards that aren't Tantrum. Perfect. We just go Vigilance Defend. Perfect. Which character enters God mode the earliest in a run? Definitely Watcher. This Watcher can end up, as you say, God moded in Act 1 sometimes. I don't know why I think I need this to be more... Okay, we're good. And I can play this anyway, but there's no reason to? No reason to. Give me Wrath. Please give me Wrath. Thank you. Bonk. 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 No problem. We get a second dupe pot, and there's that fasting I mentioned. Is this a good time for fasting? Well, I'll say this, it's not a bad time. Tub Sass with 2 years of support. Flurry is a lot better with Fan. Wait a minute. Flurry is really good with Fan. You know what? You can get in here. Welcome. You live for now. Bonk. I guess I have to reset here. Reset the ink bottle, that is. We've had first scrawl, yes, but what about second scrawl? Has Spire ever been at GDQ? Yes. Yeah, they did. I think it was a seeded run. A 5-minute speed run at GDQ. 1 year. I don't think we've seen random seed runs at a GDQ. It's kind of, you know, antithetical to a marathon format to do random seed runs. So I imagine that hasn't happened. Triple boop. With 50 months. And Skyfish says, Speedfrog did all characters unseeded. Oh, that's cool, actually. That's awesome that Speedfrog was able to do that. Let's take a fire pot here. I like having two different kinds of potions. That way, you know, you have different use cases for them. If you have two of the same potion, then either they're both really good, or they're both completely useless. Could turn to Third Eye into Scrawl here. Just looking for our Wrath entries, mainly. Battle Hymn. Strike Conclude? Strike Conclude. Perfect. Uh-oh. Hey, panic button. Good stuff. Oh, I don't even need it, because you're dead. Although I will play it for Ink Bottle. And I guess I will also play... If I play Strike, you just die next turn to the thingy, so whatever. Doesn't matter. Hawk to the Hand is here. Whenever you attack this enemy, gain block. This is absolutely imperative as a block engine on any Watcher that can hit a whole bunch of times. With Tantrum and Flurry of Blows, we can definitely do that. We are fighting Bronze Automaton, though, so we gotta be careful. This won't work on our boss. Clyback, thanks for 14 months of support. And I do think we're set to go 2 events here. Do I think it would be cool if they added a new stance to Watcher? I think it's a bit weird, honestly, that they gave Watcher stances as a core mechanic, and then only gave her 3 of them, of which one, Divinity, is rarely ever used. So it feels to me like there really ought to be a 3rd stance, or a 4th stance. Ghost with the Prime sub in 22 months. 2 Shanes, thank you as well for 22. Any other game that I play as well as Spire? I don't know about that. Some games I've been pretty good at. I've streamed a lot of FTL, Faster Than Light. I streamed a lot of XCOM, Enemy Within. I would say I was pretty good at both of those games, but not nearly to the extent that I've mastered this game. So I don't think so. Hey, we get an early shop. Okay, that changes things. That means we can change our whole path if we want to. And what a shop it is here. We've got Incense Burner, one of the goats of keeping Watcher alive late game. It's tempting to take the Sling of Courage for bonus strength to kill elites with, but I think it's foolish to do anything other than buy the Incense Burner here. Such a good defensive engine. I'm going to buy that. And I'm going to buy a Defender move, too. And I think that makes our deck a whole lot better. Yeah, exactly. Curious Observer. Defender move and Burner. Easy peasy. And then maybe go this way or something. Oh. What if I remove another Defend? Actually, I could remove a Strike at this point. Or we could upgrade 4 Strikes and 1 Defend. But I think I'd rather remove a card. Armadillo Stance. Yeah, it'd be cool if there was a stance that helped Watcher with setting up more. Instead of just storing energy, you get more defense or more draw or something like that. Let's remove a card. Let's remove a strike. And yeah, I'm going to take this elite on. Rather than go to this shop with 17 bucks or skip the elite. Let's just fight it right now. I've got 2 good potions. I've got loads of health. I've got Panic Button turn 1. What more could you realistically ask for? What would I buy over Burner in the shop? Fossilized Helix would be a good contender. Gambling Chip, maybe? Or 2 really good common relics, like Bag of Preparation plus Lantern would be okay. Pocket Watch is good, but not here. But yeah, maybe Bag of Prep and another relic together, perhaps. Forethought. Wasn't thinking Forethought. It was not at the front of my mind. Pretty sure I get to play Panic Button here. Alright, I don't like that we're weakened, but I do like that you're all gonna die soon. I hope so. I need to scry. Good. Then... roll? Hawk. Flurry. Tantrum. Scroll again. Might conclude won't kill you, unfortunately. But it will if I fire potion. Let's do that. We take nothing. Excellent fight. Pick up a meal ticket, healing us 15 at shops. Could take a second flurry, although I don't love it. Could take a battle hymn or a pressure points. Don't think I want those either. Skip. Let's get this Talk to the Hand upgraded. This is a pretty good card. Finally damage via pressure points. So I did have the briefest consideration. If it weren't for the incense burner, and I was afraid of bronze automaton, we could take the pressure points purely so that we could use pressure points to remove the artifact from bronze automaton, and then I could play Talk to the Hand on the boss. But I don't think we need to do that. I think we just use incense burner to block hyper beam, and then we're fine. But if I was afraid of the boss, that actually could have been a line. Hyper beam is on turn 6. Yeah, more like diaper beam. Ow, by the way. Guess I want a miracle for 4 block here, right? Yes. We go Tantrum, Strike, Vigilance, Conclude. Cool. We'll take some damage here, but that's fine. This is our first actual damage this act. We're halfway through Act 2. We finally get hit by Avocado Parasite. That's fine. Whatever. Wait, if I play Tantrum, Strike, Vigilance, Miracle, I draw 1 card as well. Cool. Don't be Tantrum. Scrawl is a good card, you say. Platypus, thanks for 3 months of support. Oh yeah, I actually win the fight, by the way. This character is ridiculous. Ridiculous, I say. 46 block? That's actually more... We're looking at more than 46 damage, though. Hold on. Wait a second. That's a lot of damage. Spooky. It actually goes to 63 if I play Conclude. And I can't quite kill the Parasite. We don't have quite enough damage. To dupe the Conclude, yeah. No, you're thinking wrong. We got to dupe the Panic button. Gain 60 block. Boris the Boiler, thanks for 4 months of support. And Olav GG, thanks for the Prime sub. Maybe I should have not entered Wrath here. Yeah, I like Defend, Panic, Carve Reality. Then we get, what do we get? 54 block. Wait, that takes nothing. That's perfect. Excellent. Question is, how do we survive this turn? Maybe we don't. Bloop. And then I'd actually like to set up the incense burner for a future fight here, if possible. And the ink bottle, too. We'll stick around for a bit if we can. I can't, though. That's fine. Second Rushdown is here. Upgraded Bowling Bash is here. I don't really like Second Rushdown with Flurry that much. Feels like overkill on the card draw. Bowling Bash does kill Bronze Automaton, as we've seen. I'm also happy with skipping here. Is it better to set up burner for turn 1 or turn 2? Really depends on the enemies that you can face. For example, generally speaking, I like being intangible on turn 1 of a hallway combat in Act 2. However, given that we just fought Shelled Parasite, that's the main enemy that attacks you on turn 1 in Act 2. So right now, it'd be better to have Incense Burner set up for a different turn. And I do owe the chat a dad joke. Let's see here. What do you call an elephant that studies skincare? A pachydermatologist. I think I'm skipping these. Although, again, that Bowling Bash is slightly tempting. I'm going to skip this chest. I don't want to curse right now. That's a small chest containing a common or uncommon relic only. I agree, Dunscotta. I don't like that that some of the boss relics you can pick make it so that other relics you find have no effect. I hope there's a bit less of that in Spire 2, but we'll see how it plays out. We shall see. Oh, heck. Well, Panic Button is here to save the day again. I could Panic Button and enter Wrath. Let's see what's on top here. Discard that. Discard these. Discard all of it. Then, let's see, this would be plenty of block, right? Yeah, let's go. Tantrum, Flurry, Panic, Conclude. Easy. Death. Although I probably should have set up the burner more for this elite. Probably. Empty body with a plus. Alright, I'm in. If it has a plus, I'll take it. I'm not happy to see two mad gremlins with Gremlin Leader, but I am happy to see Conclude in the opening hand, so maybe there's a chance here. No Wrath, huh? That sucks. Really wanted Wrath right now. That's almost bad enough that I want to use a skill potion to look for a way into Wrath. Necrothal TV, thanks for 2 years. Two thump. Is this the source of the number of years you've been subbed? Have you been here before? I'm gonna skill potion. Okay, that's not Enter Wrath, but wait, is that better? Can I kill with Blasphemy here? Wait. No, right? We have 36, 36, 18 by 4. Wait, math. Isn't that 72 twice? That's 144 damage. Wait. That's exact lethal. That's exactly enough damage. Plus the flurry, so we have even more. Amazing. Count again? Yes. Let's count one more time. So we enter Divinity. We have Strike, 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 Carve Reality. That's 18, 18, 18, 18. 72 damage. Then Smite does 36, and Conclude does 36. That's 144. And Flurry will do 12. Give me that. And we have enough energy, too, because of the bonus energy from the Divinity. Best skill pot you've ever seen. It's pretty strong, right? Just got to not misclick on the cards. That's an easy way to die here. If I play the smite on the wrong enemy, then we're dead. So just got to click carefully. Nasty Drac, thanks for the Prime sub and the 15 months of support. It could take a Sanctity, but I don't want to. Leave this for Ink Bottle. Alright, we're intangible on this turn. Seems good. It's a bit weird. We could win this fight basically right now, but I also am incentivized to set up the bottle to be turn 1 intangible for possible Slaver's fight. We'll see what we can do here. I don't know if I can block for 27, though, is the thing. Seems hard. Looks like we're okay. Only have to block 10. Easy. This part seems bad. Might have to kill now. Or I can take some damage. Taking a bit of damage is not so bad. Take 6 to have Burner on the right number, and with Ink Bottle on 9 as well. I think that's worth it. Father Figures, thanks for the full year of support. So taking this 6 damage on purpose, in the hopes that it saves me more than 6 health in the next fight. Let's see. Here's Empty Mind. Weave is also not bad here. Although I only have 1 Scry card. Now, let's take Empty Mind. Hey, glad to hear it, Unspect. Always happy to hear when my retrospectives or conclusions help people at all. It's good stuff. Let's go Flurry, then Vigilance, then Flurry, then Tantrum, then Flurry. Then Miracle, then Scroll. Then Talk to the Hand. Battle him. Rushdown? Rushdown. Not a great intangible on turn 1. Again, we're preparing for Slavers. This is not Slavers, so it did not save us any health. Dead Teddy, thanks for the Prime sub and the 44 months. But the good news is I'm not fighting Slavers, so it seems like a win-win. $40 lots. They'd be -6 health, that's right. Well, so it goes sometimes. Yeah. You get a boat thingy, giving us 18 block on turn 3. That's good stuff. And potentially a fasting, but what about a Fear No Evil? That's a good way to get our energy set up. Oh yeah, actually, I thought we had one more fight before the boss. Oops. Yeah, it was time to set up for boss. This might work really well, though, actually. As this will block the 12x2 from Bronze Automaton. And quite frankly, I think we kill before turn 6. So we set up our burner wrong, but it might actually be secretly correct. Yeah, 1 cost calm might be good with Rushdown Tantrum. And 2 empty cards. And a Flurry. Yeah, I mean, yeah. it might be. It might be. I'll take a 15 hit point heal and a card remove here, too. That sounds great. We can lose another... We can lose this defend. Yeah, let's lose another card. Or I could duplicate Scrawl Plus, or I could duplicate Talk to the Hand Plus. Actually, duplicating Talk to the Hand Plus is pretty hype here. Honestly, the Nunchaku is also kind of obscene. Just for more energy. We play a lot of attacks. Dupe the Fear No Evil. The infinite monkey line. I like that. Voldemort with the Prime sub in 31 months. What I like about duping Talk to the Hand is that it makes us very confident going into the heart fight. Although we still need an answer to Donu and Deka, of all things. But yeah, let's dupe that Talk to the Hand. I think that's very strong. Let's do it. And we're going to upgrade, I guess this. Yeah, give me an energy upgrade. Would I like Watcher to be inspired too? I would like lots of characters to be inspired too. Just like Spire 1, I imagine the game would be better with her than without her. You know, with no other changes. Would I have taken Bottled Lightning over Mirror? Bottled Scrawl Plus is kind of a big deal. That would be tempting. Gaber Eyes, thanks for the gifted sub. Yes, Query up. I think Dupe Scrawl would have been better if we're just talking about beating this boss, for sure. But I think we're okay against this boss, as previously discussed. And we have a dupe pod just in case things are not so clean as we hope. But I think overall we're pretty good. Let's see, we can just skip this, right? Let's go Tantrum, Carve, Vigilance to start here. This gets played for sure, unless I'm duping it. I don't think I am. Go Eruption first. Well, I have no actual guarantee that we can leave Wrath. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 answers. That's fine. And I'm not dead even if we completely brick here. Yeah, this is fine. Good. There's Panic Button, which I can safely play on this turn as we don't really get attacked next turn. I'll start killing you then. We should end with Conclude. Although that would mean potentially not playing Empty Body. I could just stay in Wrath? I don't think so. Well, that is kind of sick, actually. This, play this, play this. Uh-oh. My Fear No Evil. Rude. Very rude. I think I'm just going to leave the Tantrum on top here. Skip the scroll for now. Although, wait. Tantrum's going to draw 1. Okay, good. Wait. More. No, this is fine, though. Totally fine. Probably. Yeah, sure feels like we kill before the Hyper Beam goes off. We only have to do 126 damage, and I can do quite a bit per turn. Third Eye or Strike? Go with Third Eye. Those are good. Looks reasonable. Yeah, we kill here. Okay, so as expected, we secretly set up Incense Burner to the right number for the Bronze Automaton fight. Good stuff. Now we have a Vault, which is just really good. There's also Deviform, but I'm taking Vault. For sure it's easier. Take an extra turn. You love it with Incense Burner. Give me that. Did I try the Spire board game? I did. Yeah, just through Tabletop Simulator. I haven't actually set hands on a physical copy of it. But I think it's a pretty cool experience if you want to replicate the feel of the video game for a in-person co-op experience. It does have a lot of playtime required, though. It takes a lot of time to set up and to play through. So that'd be the main thing to be aware of, is that it's not a quick game. Nezumi Samurai with 25 months of support. Yeah, what do we take here? I think we could reasonably get away with Busted Crown, although we would still appreciate cards that can remove Artifact for us. We could take Sozu, and then we don't get better potions, but we get the energy without having to lose our cards. Honestly, I think my least favorite pick is the Philo Stone. We get more energy, but the enemies do more damage, meaning we have to spend more energy to negate what our foes do. I don't think we want this. With these potions, I'm pretty happy with Sozu, although we could do better. In terms of potions, that is. So it's got to be either Sozu or Crown, I think. And again, they're both pretty good. With double Talk to the Hand, double Scroll, and Vault, this Crown feels pretty solid. Boba Face Roll, thanks for the Prime sub and 36 months of support. I guess I'll go Sozu. But again, both the Sozu and the Crown felt pretty reasonable there. I don't feel like either is way better than the other. Path looks pretty nice. We already have the green key. We have to open the chest, so we definitely want to go to this shop and remove the curse immediately. That's a really good shop placement. we definitely go here. For the chest. That could mean going here beforehand. Need $100 for a remove. It's really unlikely I could afford stuff at both shops, so why bother going to the first shop? Not much point if you ask me. Maybe for the heal, but am I going to need that? I don't know. And to avoid the shop, I have to go 5 combat, which is awkward-ish. But does let me look at a lot of card rewards, so you know what? Let's do it. I'm sure we'll be fine. Probably. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Okay, let's go talk, then flurry, then draw. Then draw a ton more. Burner on turn 2. Sounds pretty good, actually. Not that many Act 2 enemies that hit you hard on turn 1. Darklings, maybe. Reshapes, maybe. Actually, you know what? Kind of spooky. Let's set this up. Now, we take Meditate for sure. Meditate lets us put a card into our hand from the discard pile and retain it, plus entering Calm at the same time. This is why we never upgraded our Conclude, as we figured eventually we'd want one of these. Okay, they're not attacking me on turn 1, thankfully. But they could have. They totally could have. Strike you, meditate the Empty Mind. Okay, and then set Burner back up as best we can. There's the punish for taking the Sozu. We get a fairy in a bottle. That's exactly what I was thinking we might lose by taking a Sozu. Oh well. I think we'll probably be fine. Tranquility with a free upgrade. Looks kind of spicy. I'll take that. 2 energy for 1 draw. And with Rushdown, it's nice to have more ways to leave Wrath. Does that count as freeing a fairy? No, the fairy is still trapped in the spire. Poor thing. Fairy has to be removed from the evil of the spire to be saved. If you like. Do you drink the fairy? You don't. No, it does a Legend of Zelda. You die, and then the fairy breaks out of the bottle, brings you back to life, and I guess expires in the process. Not really sure how it works. Ask the Fairy Queen. Hmm. Probably should have just killed there and then. Probably. We're good, though. Let's just do this. Seems fine. Neznakoma with almost 1 metric year. Thanks for 9 months of support. Okay, Transient's not too scary for Watcher. Shouldn't be too bad. No need to vault here. Bonk. Double bonk. Okay, 2 more turns. Full blocking. It's fine. Oh, I do get the vaults. Okay, let's vault. Ink bottle on, or incense burner on 5 here as we go into the next fight. Perfect. Rushdown is back. I'm actually eyeing Sash Whip here, though. I do want ways to apply Weaken, and I want ways to remove Artifact, and this is both of those things, as well as being an upgraded card for free. So, I kind of like it. Quite a bit. Give me that. We're often ending up with a full hand after playing Rushdown anyway, so I'm a bit less interested in that card at the moment. Perfect. Okay, we full block that very easily. So I could stop attacking, although I can just do more damage too. Don't really want to draw this next turn. That part is worrying. Let's draw some of it now. Better. How's it going, Evia's Pie? Welcome, welcome, and thanks for the 100 bits. Always happy to hear that people enjoy the content. I think I just skipped this turn. And this one too. Alright, this turn's fine. Nope. Cool. You could do that. And Baishtar, thank you so much for very generous 5 gifted subs. Welcome, welcome to the Cozy Sub Club, everybody. It's not the right incense burner setup for this fight coming up, I'm afraid, but I think that's fine. Not too dependent. So, foolish. Foolish. Alright, I guess I'll go around again then. Maybe. No, you die to the, Concerning. Concerning. Boop. His easiness, thanks for the Prime sub and 15 months of support. Okay, Crush Joints is another debuff applying card. I could upgrade it, although I have much better upgrades. Vulnerable is quite powerful at this moment. Also take card draw in the form of Wheel Kick, which ain't bad. I'm gonna skip them all. It is Repto. I was afraid of that. I was afraid of that. Okay, next turn's gonna be spooky. Did I mirror Talk to the Hand? Yep. Sure did. Ooh, thank goodness for Scrawl. Where's Bowling Bash when you need it, right? Spooky. Okay, Vault is here. Good. Thank you, Vault. Saving my butt. It's just Vault. Gives me 18 block from Captain's Wheel right now. Plus a whole new hand of cards, which somehow does not include Wrath. Terrible. Easy. I guess that wasn't so bad. Bonk. Bonk. Right now I'm intangible. This will be either Giant Head or Nemesis. Against Giant Head, you want to be intangible on turn 4 or 5. We'll wait one more turn here. Up the ink bottle, too. Can you have too many Talk to the Hands? Generally, no. That said, I do recommend that Talk to the Hand is not your only way to block. Because against Donu and Deka or against Shield and Spear, you can have a really hard time. Here's a cool way to get vulnerable. It's upgraded for free. And it's another Wrath Door, so I really like this. Can of Spammy. Thanks for 300 bits of support. But I take an Omniscience in this deck. Definitely. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Yeah, and it's vulnerable to all foes, which can be pretty powerful. Where's the boot when you need it? Those are good. That means I don't need Vigilance. I have a guaranteed way out of Wrath, even if we do get attacked for 90. Why is that number so big? Hello? Guess I'll do this. Okay. A minor improvement. We don't actually do any more damage in Wrath, so whatever. This is fine. Go Flurry, Indignation. Up to the hands. Flurry. Stash Whip. Tantrum, Meditate. Rude. Tubsass, also with 5 gifted subs. Welcome, welcome to the Cozy Sub Club, everybody. Although pretty funny that I can actually just block for 33 by attacking 5 times. Let's do that for fun. Well, I take 1. Excuse me. And we get an Eternal Feather, meaning we'll be at full health. Is it Tubsass or Tub's ass? You know, I never thought about that before. Or just Tubbs. Oh. It is Tubbs' ass, apparently. Spirit Shield, not horrible here, actually. We do have a lot of ways to get many cards into our hand, and it's nice to have a supplementary block option. I said before, our solo block source shouldn't be the talk to the hand, so let's pick this up. With 5 energy and so much card draw, seems good. Don't forget, we have to open this chest and get a curse, because we need the Sapphire Key. And then we can remove the curse here at the shop. Although we don't have to. Could instead choose to take Strange Spoons, so that our talk to the hands can be reused. That's pretty powerful. I'm going to remove the Writhe, but I am going to purchase Foresight here, giving a Scry every turn. I think that's pretty dang good for the endgame. Actually named Kirby, thanks for the Prime sub and 10 months of support. Happy to help. Well, let's lose Tantrum. We're getting attacked for too much here. Sure feels like I need that panic button. Spirit Shield blocks for 28. That works too. Although that alone won't full block, huh? Well, yes it will. Oh, it wasn't in calm. Whoops. Foolish. Show me another scroll. Perfect. Draw literally 10 cards. Guess I'm going to play Conclude here. Need any of that. So let's go Vigilance into Flurry, Eruption, Indignation. Kill you. Kill you. Our first cut-through fate of the run. I think I still take it. How's it going, Native Miller? You admit you feel justified on your prepared opinion. Started playing this year and never fully understood the general dislike of that card. Since then, you started going back to grabbing 1 or 2 because the discard impact is very nice. Yeah, I agree. It took me a long time to warm up to having a card that's only real use is in activating other cards, but it does that pretty well. This needs an upgrade. And then no point in going to the shop. Let's go here. Nice. Cut through fate first. Discard that. Play this. Draw lots. Play this and this. And this and this. And this. And then vault and vault. It's definitely not what I wanted. Not quite a kill here. Actually, no, it is a kill. No, it is a kill. Good. It's a flurry. The power of flurry. Alright, we block. Easy game. Okay, so draw the last two cards. Dish out some damage. This is either Repto or Giant Head, huh? Guess I don't need help against Giant Head. Let's see if we can set up for Repto. We want Incense on 4 for Reptomancer. We're safe on turn 2 of that fight. Perfect. Another cut through fate. I'll take one more. With 5 energy, these cards are pretty good. And with double talk to the hand, they're pretty good as well. Okay, great turn to get conclude on turn 1. A great time to get conclude on turn 1. So you can just kill the daggers with that. Go rush down, talk to the hand, carve, conclude. We're immune to damage on turn 2 here. We just focus on attacking Repto while she's attacking us. No problem. So, do I need to kill a minion here? No. I'm going to say that's probably no. Though I am weak next turn, so maybe. I think we're fine. Totally. Right? Yeah, totally. GGEZ. We get Ice Cream, allowing us to save energy from turn to turn, which is pretty badass. Is it necessary to set up Incense Burner for Awakened One? I would say no. It's often ideal to have Incense Burner on 3 going into this fight. That way you usually block the first multi-hit. Awaken One as a 75% chance to multi-attack on turn 3, but a 25% chance to do it on turn 2 instead. So you can't actually guarantee an ideal burner setup for this fight. Overall, I'm not too worried about the Awakened one, so I don't think it'll be a problem either way. For Time Eater, turn 1 and turn 2 are usually good incense burners, but again, Time Eater can also counter those at random. For Donu and Deka, you can reliably get benefit by doing turn 1 or turn 2. That's a more reliable setup. Definitely like burner on 2 for Donu Deka. Or burner on turn 2, so set to number 4, rather. And Ponder Putty, did you hear about the Watcher who became a YouTuber? She's a content consecrator. No refunds. A little torn as to what to upgrade here. I like upgrading Foresight for the additional card. I like upgrading Scrawl or Vault for the additional energy, which Ice Cream saves. Prototype with the Prime sub in 17 months, and Puro with 9 months. Nurkit with 40 months. I think I'll upgrade this, actually. This is important. Especially if I dupe it with the dupe pot. Although ideally not in this act. We want to do that in the heart fight. Ow. Aha! Okay, well, Ink Bottle just saved my butt here. We're going to put the Talk to the Hand here. I guess I play Indignation first? Yeah, might as well. Indignation, Talk to the Hand, strike one of these nerds, and then Vault. And then we look. Good. Let's go Carve Reality, Sash Whip to weaken you, then Tranquility, Empty Mind, so that I can play Vigilance and Foresight here. Get the Scrawl Plus that I don't want. That's fine. If I enter Wrath, I'm probably not leaving. I want to save the second Talk to the Hand for Phase 2. We're not getting multi-attack yet. Foolish. No, this is fine. I do want to play this rushed out. I do. Even though there's no Wrath in the draw pile, which makes it kind of bad for next turn. Although I'll just meditate Wrath. Yeah, just play it. Just play it. 40 block, full blocks. Easy. So give me this and maybe this. No, there's another scroll. Give me an exit from Wrath. This. Discard basics. Go Tantrum first. Let's Tantrum in the draw pile. Flurry. Fear no evil. Flurry. To make room in hand. Empty body. Flurry. Tantrum. Cut through Fate. Shuffle the deck. Flurry again. Put Flurry in the discard pile. Vigilance. Flurry. Tantrum. Indignation. Flurry. This Flurry's pretty good. Cut through Fate. You're dead. And Meditate to end. Giving me Wrath and damage. And we're intangible. We do as much damage as possible on this turn. Again, don't use the Talk to the Hand here. Okay, the next fight we know is either Time Eater or Dunudeka. I'd like to have Incense on 4 for that. This is a 2-phase fight, though, so let's just focus on getting down the first phase. Can wait until next turn. Seems like a good turn to kill it. Could scrawl and try to enter Calm, or I could just bank 3 energy with Ice Cream. Let's do that. Well, to do a lot of blocking next turn, though. No, let's scrawl, actually. No meditate, though. Maybe I could find it. These'll do. Actually, that's a great hand. Sort of, yeah. You go talk to the hand, tantrum, Sash Whip. Block by attacking. Perfect. Great. Great turn. Caw. And bye, Magic Fish. Good to have you for more than 2 years. Good stuff. All right, the question is, can we kill this thing next turn? How about that? Making it vulnerable would help, for sure. Drawing away the void would help, but we don't get to do that. Oops. Slight misplay. We just do this now. Go Flurry, Vigilance, Flurry, Eruption, Flurry, Might, Tantrum, Strike. Sweet. Incense on 4, full health into the second boss here, which is Time Eater, who is doing a big attack on, well, not a big attack, but is doing a nasty attack on turn 1, being a jerk, as usual. Thanks, Timbo. At least Spirit Shield is here to help out somewhat. Got any block? No. That's fine. We have a decent enough turn 1. Please hit me on next turn. Good, thank you. If Timbo had chosen to debuff on this turn, we could be in trouble, but we're not in trouble here. I don't know if I want to save a Talk to the Hand in this fight. It's unclear to me. No second way into Wrath, huh? Well, I can go Indignation into Meditate. That's pretty good. Two cards. Let's go Smite Meditate. Give me back Tantrum Indignation so we can guaranteed make the Timbo vulnerable here. Only need the Fear No Evil. Don't really want to play the Flurry that much, as it's not very much damage per play. Although it can help us get to 12 card plays in one turn, actually. So wait. I will use it. We want to bring Time Eater to just above half HP here. So that means I want to play the Scrawl or the Tranquility. What's the tranquility? And foresight draws 4 here. Perfect. All right, now we want to do damage as quickly as possible. The goal being to kill Time Eater before they can shift phases. However, if I do that, our Incense Burner will not be set up correctly for Shield and Spear. Incense on 3 for that fight is fine, actually. I hope it is. Oh yeah, with Vault it is totally fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, Vault. Yeah, Vault. Or Glass. No. Wait, what if I Vault? What if I Vault now? That's the same thing, actually. Even better. Huzzah. Vault. I do it? We can do 36, 36, 36. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, this is fine. I'll take it. Two thump, a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of this evil? You prime your stick, dealing 2748. It's a good year. How's it going, Julia Brune? I did indeed have a great time off. Getting over a bit of an illness, unfortunately, but yes. I had a great time overall. Why didn't we conclude that fight? Good question. Well, those would have been good. Oh well. I guess we take nothing here, because I can't buy any potions. I could buy Discovery, for fun. Haligonian with 56 months. What do you do with a sick chemist? Well, if you can't helium or curium, you bury him. Can you have multiple of the same card appear in a shop without courier? No, you can't. No, these can't both be Bowling Bash, for example. Good question. Bailey, what's up? You are here. Excellent. We too are here. Here being Act 4, I guess. And we're leaving. I don't want Discovery. I want to draw a Vault and or Scrawl. These are not Vault and or Scrawl, as I was hoping they would be. Concerning. It's definitely not good. Well, we might be paying for our hubris here. This could be bad. This could be very bad. Good luck to us. Okay, not horrible, but yeah, we're paying. Definitely paying here. Let's draw one out of desperation. I mean, that does block for 4, so I'll take it. Ouch. But yeah, there's the full punish on not setting up properly at the Time Eater fight. Although, is it really a full punish if I'm getting a benefit on this turn? It was just a bad draw order. No scrolls, no vault in the first 12 cards or so. That's fine. I think we can live the hard, but it's going to require a little bit of creativity now. That's fine. It's very much fine. Didn't get rushed down either, actually. Yeah, where's Albert when you need him, right? That's what I'm saying. Don't need Vault right now. Okay, now we can pretty safely set up Instance Burner correctly for the Heart Fight. We want it on 3, I believe. So we want to kill next turn, if at all possible. We have Vault next turn, too. Although that doesn't necessarily help me, huh? Why not 4? Because that way I can play Vault, and it is on 4. Whereas if I get Vault on turn 1, and my instance is on 4, then I'm not allowed to play the Vault. That's kind of the basic of it. Or the logic behind it. Might have to play this Vault, too. Good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, +1 strength from a Vajra. Vadrag, thanks for the Prime sub in 55 months. Do I watch non-game content in my free time? Sometimes. Been watching Shogun lately, which is a really fantastic show. Been enjoying that quite a bit. And David, cheers. Thanks for 19 months. Yeah, it definitely made me want to go and seek out the book. Let's skip these. Yeah, so here's this Vault, right? Like, if I draw this hand and Incense is on 5, I cannot play Vault, because then we're intangible during the initial buff turn. But now I can play it. This is why we had to set Incense to 3. I think I do want to dupe either the Foresight or one of the Talk to the Hands. Probably Foresight. Do I Miracle to play Battle Hymn? I could do Tranquility Empty Mind to play Battle Hymn. Still taking damage, though. I think I just Vault. Keep the energy. Okay, this is looking really good. Guess we go Indignation Talk, take 4. I'd rather take less than 4. Every hit point seems like it might matter here. I could dupe pot the Talk to the Hand. Let's do that. Then Strike. Now I have enough block to play Indignation. Strike. Eruption. Play this. Keep this. 90 damage? How about no damage? How about nothing? Definitely put this in the draw pile. Or I could go Fair New Evil then Tantrum. You know what? Let's do that. Let's draw more cards right now. Not those cards. Come on. Ridiculous. And scroll. Owie, now we full block this. Easy peasy. Pretty sure. Looks like I have to scroll again, though. Talk, Sash Whip, Meditate. Yeah, we full block that. Easy peasy. Reapply the Vuln. Loads of damage. Get the Battle Hymn in play. Everything's good. For the part where I'm still in Wrath. Wait a minute. Everything's bad. Better save some energy then. No, we have Empty Mind. We're good. Tantrum blocks for 27 after all. Easy. Spirit Shield, Flurry, Tantrum again. We don't even need to leave Wrath here. Let's go. Smite, Conclude. Bonk. GG, Mr. Hart. Good run. Very good run. GG. The Watcher has it. Sozu carried? Kind of. That extra energy certainly helped. I still think Busted Crown would have been just as good. Then we'd have a fairy in a bottle instead of the Dex pot for safety. But yeah, probably pretty similar. GG. You meant Juzu Bracelet. Ah, yes. Clearly. So yeah, it didn't even matter if I skipped it or not. That's how bad Juzu Bracelet is. Literally no difference between skipping it or not skipping it. That's sad. Sad. Oh well. Hey there, Sherwood fan. I rotate in the order of Ironclad, then Silent, then Defect, then Watcher. So Ironclad is up next for a Spire run. Now what, dear Twitch chat, has it been done? Spire sleeps, and so shall I. GG. Juzu's trouble because of that pesky gremlin. Oh, that's true. Juzu can turn a fight that you would win into a wheel gremlin event that kills you. That's funny. Ever played Gloomhaven Digital Edition? Yeah, I played it on stream, actually, for a bit. I kind of like it. Gloomhaven as a game is pretty cool. There's a lot going on. I don't completely agree with how Gloomhaven does, like, resource consumption. And I have some other issues with the design overall. But overall, it's a very cool co-op dungeon delver. I don't think the video game adaptation is all that good. It's run on Unity. It's kind of janky. It doesn't look that great. And that's the case with a lot of board game adaptations, is that they're done in a somewhat mediocre manner, the translation, and so they fall flat a little bit. But the Gloomhaven one's not bad. Not bad. And if you really like Gloomhaven, it's a good pickup. Diabolic Bastard, thanks for the Prime sub in 5 months. What do you call your jokes about our certain red character in Slay the Spire? Iron Bad. What about Frosthaven? Frosthaven I've not played. I was like, wait, Frostpunk? No, Frosthaven. I'm not actually familiar with Frosthaven. All right, Twitch chat. I do need a break here. Got to refill the legs, stretch the water. Again, I'm still feeling a little under the weather here, so I might need a few more minutes than usual. When I return, I guess we can do a clan run. Going for number 8. Be back in a few... What about Haven? Be back in a few minutes, Twitch chat, for some more Spire. BRB.